Hey guys, like most of you, I grew up using Kahle hooks and inshore fishing with live or cut bait. But as good as Kahle hooks are, and as much of an improvement as they are over the standard J hook, they have some serious problems that I'd like to discuss with you. Kahle hooks feature a very wide mouth, that is the space between the shank and the point, and their unusual shape allows them to accommodate a wide variety of live and cut bait. They're really a pretty good hook in a lot of ways, but they have two problems. The first is that because of their shape and design, it's relatively easy for that live bait to end up covering part of the hook. That can make it difficult to set the hook powerfully at distance, and a Kahle hook needs a hard hook set to really drive it home. The second problem with a Kahle hook is that because when you're fishing with live bait, you need to wait and pause just a second before you set that hook. If you don't set the hook properly with a Kahle hook at just the right moment, it is pretty likely that the fish in question is going to take your bait and hook and swallow it and end up gut hooked and dead. So what's the alternative to a Kahle hook? Circle hooks, and to the same extent octopus hooks, brings the point back in line with the shank so that it still holds really well in all kinds of bait, but it's self-hooking. And this is a really big deal. And as that fish grabs your bait and hook and swallows the hook and starts to move away, that hook is going to move and catch naturally in the corner of its mouth. The second thing that circle hooks do really, really well is they avoid gut hooking. I think that if you give up your Kahle hooks and try circle hooks, you'll never look back.